Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I want to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain. Never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about spiritual, that big spiritual hole, that hole that each and every one of us has inside us. I was doing some CLE courses for some attorneys and doing some one-on-one counseling, and what comes up is the different levels of abuse that we do to ourselves. And people pleasing is huge. Not knowing how to say no is a biggie. And you end up resenting and hating everything you do because you're so worn out and nobody gives a shit and all they do is take from you because you keep volunteering your time. Another big one that I came up with this week was her partner really thought that his sex addiction that he had to do with sex, and it has nothing to do with sex. It's the level of abuse. He doesn't even, this is what people don't understand. Whatever addiction you have, it's not about the sex. It's not about the food. It's not that you're hungry. It's not that you're horny. It's what you go to numb yourself out. When you're a drinker, after drink 2, you don't even taste it. It's the lies we tell ourselves. People spend all day to get their tallywhack or vagina taken care of. They waste their whole day for the chase. It's that emptiness. Has nothing to do with the sex. In fact, they feel nothing. And this was really hard for the partner to get this. And what we do, food, the abuse of food, the level of control that we try to do with people. Control's our number one killer. So today, let's talk about that spiritual hole, that spiritual emptiness. And the thing is, though, the addiction is cunning and baffling and powerful, and it is real, and it is there. In order to let it go, you have to work a program. You do have to work with somebody because for so long, your addiction has become normal in your life. It's like going to the bathroom. Now you have to retrain yourself not to use that, to fill up that hole. So you have to fill up that hole with things that you love, things that are positive people, positive books, positive movies. When you're ready to have that sex, when you're ready to use that food, when you're ready to do one more thing that you don't want to do to be the people pleaser, you do something for you. This is what I mean about taking care of you. So this is what I want you to do today. I want you to be absolute in what is important to you, absolute to what it is that you want in your life. Write it down, work towards it. Get somebody strong that's going to work with you, and it takes 30 days. That's why I say, listen to the podcast for 30 days. Get your head right. And after 30 days, if you feel you're not moving forward, then you don't have to listen to it anymore. But we have to do things we don't want to do. And let's talk about that motivation and that discipline. Motivation means shoo, rah, I'm ready to get started. But discipline is you do that action no matter what if you don't want to do it because you know it's for the higher good for you. You know that you're going to be a better person if you do it. That using the food, using the sex, that's just a minute high. You need to stop, halt, hungry, angry, lonely, tired. See what it is you need. Fill up that hole with something you love. Fill it with love, and remember, balance. Not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. Balance. And when we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. Remember, if you have an attitude, attitude being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pulled through. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. Michael Singer. Okay, I'm going to read a little part by Discipline Equals Freedom by Jocko Willink. I like to read from different books so you get a different take of other people's wordings, but it's basically everything I know to be truth that I love and I practice. This book was dedicated to Mark Lee, Mike Manser, Ryan Job. These are Navy SEALs that died for our freedom to be able to speak up and do things like this podcast and speak truth and not be shut down because I have a voice. And today's message is time happiness. The clock is ticking. An old father time is cruel and unsparing. Time offers no forgiveness. It grants pardon to no one. It has no mercy. Time is ruthless. So what should you do? Get ruthless right back. Have no mercy on your time. Don't allow any slack. Don't let any slip by. Grab time by the throat and get what you want out of it. Where do you find happiness? It is out there, somewhere waiting to be discovered. Under a rock, out in the woods, buried in the desert. Where do you find it? You don't find happiness, you make it. You put forth effort, you work for it. You take on responsibility. You put yourself out there. You take risks to achieve a worthy goal in that pursuit. If you pay attention, if you look around, you will find happiness. Wow, wow, wow. That's why I wrote my book, Life in Harmony, to teach people to create their happiness, to create their day, to create their harmony, and the power of happiness. And one of the reasons why I like to do gratitude every day, we can always focus on all the things that aren't working, but gratitude is a great way for you to realize all the wonderful things that are working in your life and all the accomplishments that you're doing. So today, the things that you want to work towards, the things like Jocko Willink's talking about, we don't have any more time to waste. So today I suggest you start tackling that one big thing that's been controlling you. And I talked about this. I am literally with a friend of mine. We are tackling our last bit of residue with our food to get it to where we like it, to get it to where we feel 100% healthy Our body feels amazing. The fatigue is gone by following certain things. Everybody has different programs that they have to follow. Mine is I have to really watch the carbs. It inflames me. I have arthritis. So there's a certain amount that I can eat, and I got to be very careful with it. And I'm now willing to accept that. I wasn't willing to accept that before. We all have baby steps to get to our goal. That's why slow and steady wins the race. That's why I say to you, how willing are you? And do what you're willing to do, even down to your working out. A half hour is better than nothing. 15 minutes is better than nothing. Do not just do nothing. Do something every day to reach your goal. So today, I suggest you write down every single thing that you want to accomplish today. You do not rest or relax until it's all accomplished. Then spend the rest of the day doing everything you love doing, guilt-free. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she's appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services with you. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody that you love and respect. Please start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. Do it for 30 days, even if you don't want to do it, and watch how you feel after 30 days. You are going to say, wow, in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, I want you to have an unthinkable day today, and thank you for listening.